Hello friends, welcome to Code Practicing. In this video, we will practice how to connect AWS RDS DB instance from our local machine using an Amazon EC2. We will create AWS RDS DB instance. We will create, launch and configure our EC2 instance, configure the RDS DB instance security group, connect to the RDS DB instance from our local machine, delete the RDS DB instance, and final step, terminate the EC2 instance. Okay, so we will follow step-by-step process to make it work. So let's get started. Okay, so first step is to create our AWS RDS instance. So for that, we will go to our Amazon console. We will quickly cover this topic as we have already created a detailed video for this. You can check my previous video on how to create an RDS DB instance. I will provide a link in the description. Okay, so we will first create our DB instance. For that, we'll click on search bar and type RDS. Click on RDS. This will open RDS console. Yes, RDS console. Click on database. Currently, we don't have any DB instance. Okay, click on create database. Okay. Choose the creation method, standard create, engine option MySQL. Engine option MySQL, leave the default value of addition, and version will select 5.7.34. Okay. Template, choose the sample template to meet your use cases. We'll use FitAir for this tutorial. Give an instance and identifier. We'll give a name to our instance, RDS MySQL instance. Okay, we have given a name to our DB instance. Master username admin will keep as it is. Master password will give 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Confirm the password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This is the login credential of your DB instance, and we will use username and password to connect to our DB instance. Okay. Now is the DB instance class. Here we have an option of vegetable classes. By default, this class is enabled based on our selection of template, that is FitAir. Okay. Now is the storage type. Select the general purpose SSD, allocated storage 20, auto scaling. Disable this as we don't want auto scaling for this tutorial. Availability and durability, these options are not available for FitAir. Now is the connectivity part, under which the virtual private cloud. Select virtual private cloud. Select default VPC. remember this BPC as we will launch our EC2 instance in this BPC only. So we will save this in add, but it's not. Just remember 1331576E. Okay. Subnet default public access. I will select no. As this is the most secure, we will select no for this tutorial as we want to connect our RDS DB instance using EC2. Okay. Okay, now VPC security group. Select create new. We'll create my EC2 RDS group. Okay. Availability zone. Select no preference. Additional configuration. Database port will be 3306. Authentication. Database select password authentication. Okay. Now the additional configuration. Database name. Will not give database name for now. DB parameter group, leave the default. Option group, leave the default. Backup, uncheck this option as we don't want to backup our RDS database instance, as we will delete this instance after this tutorial. And the monitoring part, this select disable enhance monitoring to stay within the filter. Allow export, leave maintenance, select auto minor version upgrade. Enable the auto minor version upgrade to receive automatic updates when they come available. Okay. Maintenance window, no preference. Deletion protection, disable. Okay. Okay, all seems good. Wait. Stable. Create new VPC. Okay. Click on create database. It will take time to create our RDS instance and be available for us. Till the time it get finished. Till the time it get finished, we will proceed to the next step of creating our EC2 instance. Okay. So click on service. Under complete, we will get EC2. Click on EC2. The next step is create, launch, and configure our EC2 instance. So this is our EC2 dashboard. Click on launch instance. Okay. Select a machine image. Okay. Select this one. This is a free tier eligible. Select this. We have T2 macro for our instance. So click on configure instance detail now. Okay. Here we will configure instance detail. number of instance, purchasing option, a network. This is important as we have to create our EC2 instance in the same VPC in which we have our RDS. So we'll check VPC. See, yes, this is a VPC in which your RDS is running. Yes, default VPC. Will select this one. Okay. And subnet no preference. Placement group left as it is. Shutdown behavior will select terminate, as we want to delete our EC2 instance after this tutorial. So we had selected terminate. Okay. Leave the all this field as default, and now click on add storage. Leave it to default. Okay. Click on add storage, add tag. Okay. Now, if you want to give tags, then add it. Else, leave it for now. Choose configure security group. This is a configure security group. Okay. Click on add rule. Custom TCP rule. TCP port 22. Enter your IP address of your local machine. Okay. So I'll select my IP. Okay. By default, the source IP is open to all. Yes, this is open to all, but you can restrict access to our local IP address only. Okay, so we had created a new rule with our current IP address. Okay, we'll delete this. It is open to all, and click on review and launch. Okay. Check the detail of your instance. Security group is open to our current IP address. Instance detail, storage, and tag. Okay. Now click on launch. So select an existing key pair or create a new key pair. We'll select create a new pair. EC2 keys. Okay. Download the key pair. It will required while connecting our RDS from our MySQL Workbench. Okay. So we have downloaded our key pair and click on launch instance. Okay. This is the instance. This is our EC2 instance, which is in pending state. It will be available in some time. So now we'll proceed to our next step, that is configuring the RDS DB instance security group. Okay. In our first step, we have created our RDS DB instance. In second step, we have created a EC2 instance, and third, in the third step, we'll configure our RDS DB instance security group. So let's check our DB instance is created or not. Okay. Yes, our DB instance is running and is available for us. So click on DB instance. Okay, choose the database which I have created, RDS MySQL instance. Now connectivity and security part. Under security section, choose the link under VPC security group. This is a new security group created while creating our RDS instance. Okay, select this security group. Okay. This one, click on action, edit inbound rules. Okay. We'll add a new role to it. Add role. Custom TCP port 3306. Okay, custom. Enter the private IP address of EC2 instance. Here we will give our private IP address of our EC2 instance. Here is a private IP address. We'll use this. Okay. Description. You can give the description to your security group. EC2 RDS. Okay. We will delete this previously created security group. Okay, and click on save. My EC2 RDS instance. Okay. Okay, this we are accepting a request from EC2 only now. Okay. This configuration for the security group allow traffic from a EC2 instance private IP. If the EC2 instance and the RDS instance uses the same VPC, then you don't need to modify the truth table and is used by RDS instance. If the VPC is different, then create a VPC peering connection to allow connection between those VPCs. Okay. So now we have created updated our security group for RDS instance. Now then we'll proceed to the next step, that is to connect to the RDS DB instance from our local machine. Okay, till now we have created RDS instance in our first step. Second step is we have created EC2 instance. Third step, we have configured our RDS instance security group. Okay, now the fourth step is to connect to the RDS DB instance from our local machine. Okay, so we will connect our DB instance using MySQL Workbench. So for that we will go to Workbench. Okay, Workbench, start a new connection. A connection name, connection method, host name, password. Okay, connection method. Select a standard TCP IP over SSH. Okay, SSH host name. Enter the public DNS name of our EC2 instance. For that we will go to EC2 instance, public DNS. Okay, this is the public DNS of our EC2 instance. We'll copy, paste in SSH host name, SSH username. Enter the username of our EC2 instance. For example, SSH username is EC2 hash user is the username for our EC2 Linux machine. Okay, SSH password, SSH key file, select the key file. Where we have stored this. Yes, this is a key file. MySQL hostname is the endpoint of our DB instance. So we go to RDS and copy our endpoint. DB instance. Yes, this is a newly created RDS. Copy this endpoint. State and MySQL hostname. MySQL DB server 3306 port. Username we had master username as admin, and password is 1234567 Okay, click on OK and click on test connection. Could not connect to SSH tunnel. Okay, are you sure you want to configure connecting? Yes, click on OK. Yes, after the connection successful, save the connection, giving its name RDS instance. Okay, save the connection for the future use. Click on RDS instance now. Let's connect into our RDS instance by EC2. Okay. Yes, congrats. We are successfully connected to our RDS from MySQL Workbench using EC2. Okay. On the MySQL Workbench, you will see various schemas object available in the database. Now you can start creating tables, insert data, and run queries here. So as of now, we have covered creating RDS Db instance, EC2 instance, and connected to our RDS instance from EC2 using Workbench. Okay. Now we will delete our RDS and terminate the EC2 instance in the next step. So we'll proceed to the next step. Delete the RDS instance. Okay, as we had seen how we can connect our RDS instance using EC2 from MySQL Workbench. So for this tutorial, we have completed our task. So we'll delete our resources from AWS so that we don't get any charge of running them. Okay. So it is the best practice to delete the instance that are no longer using. Okay, so we'll delete our RDS instance. Click on database, select newly created DB instance, click on action and delete. Uncheck the create final snapshot, enable acknowledgement and type delete me. Okay, and then click on delete. Yes, the deletion of our RDS instance is started. Now I will terminate our instance, EC2 instance. After we are done with the instance that we have created in this tutorial, we will clean up our instance. Okay. Terminate the instance effectively. Delete it because you can't reconnect to an instance after you have terminated it. This differs from stopping the instance. When you stop an instance, it is shut down and you are not built for early use. We can restart the stopped instance at any time we want. But for this tutorial, we will terminate our newly created instance. Okay, so we'll click on this terminate instance. Yes, terminate. The instance state is shutting down. Okay, it will terminate after some time. Okay, so in this tutorial, we have learned how to connect AWS RDS instance from our local machine using an Amazon EC2. We have created AWS RDS Db instance. We have created, launched, and configured our EC2 instance, configure the RDS Db instance security group, connected RDS Db instance from a local machine, that is MySQL Workbench client, deleted the RDS instance, and finally terminated the EC2 instance. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Hope it may help you. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.